They expected that rotation. They're able to at least get one player up. The second grenade, though, it could spell the end if it's a little bit close. It's a little bit close. Doom with the 5 versus 3. They have a lot working for them.
For sure, Exodus now will finish off Mellow as well, and that brings it back to a 5-on-2.
Uno's going to step a bit closer. The gate going down reveals his rough positioning. The drop. Is it going to be into open hands? There's a mission trying to hold the angle. There's the fight, and there's a TT9 round. This could be a 3-2-1 situation, and Exodus is waiting for that count. Scythe is in, Scythe is out. Doom has it. Exodus is up through the window. The roll of the scent is a little bit creative, and Benj is able to get one more out of it. Exodus now caught on the backswing. It was a bold play.
And as the roamers are coming down from the bottom floor now as well, Marshen is truly in a bit of a pickle here.
Well, more than a pickle.
Yeah.
I think an end
to it.
Up round onto the study says he's going to swing for the fight. There it is, the Wamai disc. Oh, and the pickup from Wamai themselves. Mellow swings onto the door.
C4 pops, finds Nico. Somehow they're starting to fall on the TT9 side on the top floor. They're heavily being contested out here as Doom retakes.
Oh, WTG is down though. Scyther, he's able to be tucked into a corner, looks for the next engagement. There's two of them on the stair step, but a pre-fire pulls them back. The shotgun opens up the angle behind. They've decided and opted to drop back instead. Leave Doom. See if he can try and take another engagement. It's Benja through the floor! Benja with the calls and the idea gets the double from underneath, and Cypher is left for a second before Doom wipes him up.
That's not just the calls, that was the...
Have they found that one bathtub player? Well, they found a fight on the stairs. Doom almost gets scrap, but somehow wins the scrap. Benj is now in a good position. Mission gets the pick up on the far split. Will he still stay squeaky clean?
It's going to be the big question. Mission will go down. That was from up above. Grizzly retaking will be punished though by Scyther, but you still have him thrown in the bathtub there. Benja just hiding, and he's not going to stand up until they are right next to him. That is when he will strike. Uno still there with the heartbeat sensor, is going to be able to give him information as there he is. Benja will take down one, has the top floor still under control, and there's 2 TT9 players left, of which one is not going to get struck from above. It's Nico that will get the turn on him. 8 seconds left. Can he clutch this out? It's a 1v2. Doesn't find the first though. Uno locks it off.
It's an awkward fight because if you can see his feet, chances are you can probably see a bit of you. There's Scyther caught out by Mellow. Took the drop on the hatch itself and the double for the trouble. Exodus gets Grizzly. Exodus gets at least one more, but Benja was there for support. Structurally, they've done really nothing. There's one, there's a response, there's 4 for Heroic.
And if they do decide to go for an execute from the astronomy room, that could be massive. If the flank is in time, Doom will find it first. Is looking to go aggressive onto Scyther right now, who hopes to swing himself, but he's about to walk into a crossfire. Finds one, but gets punished instantly after. WTG brings it back to a one-on-one. Up against Benja. You heard Demo praise the boy earlier on. Now he is waiting patiently. 9 seconds before this plan needs to come down. The diffuser only just in hand, and that means there's about 3 seconds to spare for Benja to close off this round. He gets the pings, he knows where he is, and he will finally find that kill as well.
Exodus suffers a little bit. He's battening down the hatches as best as he can, but tucked with only a little bit of heart between him. Benja's going for the swing, but he doesn't look to the side. It's a Mission striking a second kill on the same spot as before. And now with Cypher under pressure on the red stairs, he's dropped. Their route out has been taken away from them, but you're looking at 15 seconds. They've still got to drive towards plant itself. That grenade swings around, the kick goes cold. The smoke pops off a little late. WTG close with a shotgun, goes for the audio and doesn't quite get the full scrap. It's a drop shot swing round. There's the final hit, but 5, 4, 3, 2, no. TT9 get there first. The Selma's come across, the breaches, that should all pop off fine. Look, they're inside the site, they're spraying down. Benja moved behind it, but gets caught. Very important take. Doom's there on the door to get a quick revenge, and they're going to see if they can try and keep this. A shaky control of the site as Exodus gets the C4. Grizzlies round on the back line. They have the player caught up on stairs. There's one swinging their way from red as well. Can Uno try and put this kit down? He's going to see if he can get the stick on the far side. There's Grizzly suffering. The retake's coming across the board. Grizzly gets dropped. It's Uno with a post plant, but now with just a player on the window and Uno tucked around on the door, he's able to slowly slink himself. It's a 3 versus 2. They have the time to get themselves rebuilt here. They're looking for the fight as they're going for the pickup. Uno gets one, gets dropped by the second swing round. Just one from range and from distance. Oh, he's getting a little bit of damage done, just enough. Mellow. This is the concern. Can they get a tricky, cheeky long arm angle? He's going for it. He's holding for it. Can he be caught? He can't be. There it is, though! I was about to say he can't be caught and sticks it, but Amision has very different ideas. Pops up, drops him down, and more than enough time for T. Than what we've seen before at this point on either of the 2 rounds. They'd at least lost a body or 2, and there's the first for them. Benja gets 2, goes for 3, and well, nobody told him the LMG meta was over, but he's at least able to do some business with it. WTG does get dropped, and there's the swing around from Nico, and suddenly it's become a little bit of a fight back. Uno gets the lock in, but gets locked out as a quick response to 2 versus 2.
Grizzly, though, with the MK14, looking to find an angle onto Saito as well, hoping to catch him if he rotates out, but he gets caught from above. Now it's only up to Nico, but he downs that diffuser yet again.
Change of pace and place. Nico's pulled himself out of there. He's not going to sit around and try and find out what a firefight happens because, well, they've got to get the kit and get it planted. He's looking for the fight. He's holding the stairs. He's going to swing his way around. Nico is long since out of there. They've just got to get himself pocketed. Nico is making the distance. He's pulled himself a little bit too far away from this. It's a gamble. It's a swing. It's a fight. It's Zoom that's able to take it out. A difference of about 5 steps.
But the push about to come in.
Here it is. They've also got the sends. The swing comes around. The blind over top. The first is dropped on the window, the same as it was before, but a response this time round as opposed to the TT9 push. It's starting to pull itself back. Exodus and WTG with a swing and a swipe each. Suddenly it's a 4 versus 2. Either side very locked out in a cold kit inside study. They maybe got a bit of a foot in, but the rest was instantly removed from the building. The placement of the air jab and the placement of WTG. He was the constant threat there. Okay.
Do they have any information? That is the most important part. There is a Banshee out there, but by the time that starts ringing, that is going to be definitely known. Saito finds one. Nico takes a lot of damage as he drops back into statue, gets taken out by Ju, and suddenly it's only 2 members left of Heroic.
10 seconds, they're blustering their way through onto site itself. By the time the animation's done, Exodus has already popped up and put another TT9 round on the board. 5 to 6. A-line route towards the site. Exodus on the rotate round towards the top. Is he going to be able to get a scrappy fight? He sees the first, but he doesn't quite get the coordination. Tucked in and going for the plant. There it is. Uno just on the corner. Benj is offering all the support that he can. Do they know it's going down? June gets one more. Amision's a little bit too late to the party. Police gets the player out the back door, but they're now in behind Amision, and Heroic somehow just pull it out at the last possible station to get themselves home for 3 points.
Hello, Anarchic. Congratulations on your victory. First up, how are you feeling?
Thank you. Yeah, good. It's always nice to get a win, even if it was way closer than we wanted it to be, but it's fun.
So first up, of course, you had the MPL finals over the weekend, and you're still in New York now playing. Was this like planned that you guys will just spend the next day in New York, compete for the EWEL day, and then go home after?
Yeah, I mean, if we wanted to go to the MPL final here, really, because we didn't have time to travel home. So I think it was pretty much guaranteed to have to happen. Otherwise, we wasn't going to be able to play one or the other.
Was it a good bootcamp experience for you, I guess, with this? I mean, quote-unquote bootcamp, I say.
I mean, it was definitely fun for the boys to play over the weekend. You know, it's better to play official games instead of scrims. Scrims can get pretty boring, and we were trying to have a bit of fun over the weekend, even though we lost. It is what it is. We managed to still get the points today, even with some issues in the game, but it's all good.
Well, were you surprised when Villa was picked? Because it was between Villa and Chalet. That was the map that went through. What was going through your mind?
I think the main thing was they're not going to play Chalet again. So okay. I think Villa was pretty much guaranteed. I don't think they wanted to play that map versus us anyway.
Fair enough. And you go into it, first half goes well. Tell me, what happened with the second half? Was it the side switch when we want to attack, or what were the issues?
I think definitely, like, as we said, like lack of practice over the weekend. So some of the counters and ideas we had, we didn't really coordinate as well as we had practiced before. So that kind of made us mess up the coordination and not be able to get done properly. There are a few close rounds as well that we should have won and we didn't. So I think it was just being a bit rusty and playing for fun instead of actually playing to win consistently.
Okay. Well, it's still a win at the end, and you've gotten a couple of actually all three so far with the OT against Na'Vi, and the next play day you have another challenge coming up against BDS, who so far have been doing quite well in the league.
Let's go!
I wish. Look, Anarchic, I love you to bits, but that camera. It's not 2007 anymore. I know you're running with whatever equipment is around you.
Yeah, this is.
I saw Murat for
a
one
sketchy
frame, and that's about it.
One frame too many.
You don't want to see it more than one frame.
Fair enough. You're going to have to hash that out with your coach at the end of the day, not me. But what about that match versus BDS? What can we expect out of you in the squad?
I think, well, we're going back to boot camp later this week.
Oh.
So we're going to take tomorrow off, to travel back and stuff, and then we'll head back to the boot camp in a few days, and then
You're all going
be
together to
preparing for that
Norway
game from
right
there.
after this.
No. So we're taking a 1-day break at home for everyone to chill, and then we're going back to boot camp to prepare for the next few games.
All right. That sounds like a lot to do, actually. I'm very excited to see how that turns out next week. So next week we'll be playing from boot camp?
Yeah, we will.
Ooh, all right. Well, I'm very much looking forward to it. Anything you want to say to BDS?
Just good luck.
Cool. And to the fans?
I'm not so I can be a bit nicer to the fans. Just thanks for everyone that's supporting us, especially for people that have supported us since the very beginning.
Well, Anarchic, thank you very much for the interview. Congratulations on your win. That was Heroic versus TT9. Heroic will be back next playday against BDS. Make sure you're tuning in to catch the matchup. Till then, take care and have a safe trip back home and back to boot camp. All right, now.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Bye.